welcome back to Prison Architect once again. Yeah, last time was chaos. Hopefully when I press play this time, nothing happens, or nothing crazy happens anyway, or seriously crazy, and they start turning off lights, and yeah, anyway. Let's continue on with what we were doing last time, and see if we can't get this parole on the go. I'm not entirely sure, I haven't really read up on parole, but I'm assuming that since only one person is sitting down at a time, it seems a bit weird to have this many people and only have parole happening like now and again. Look at these numbers way down. So yeah, it's like 25 prisoners are furious about this now, and 22 prisoners are furious about this. I'm hoping that, yeah, see, now the family thing is starting to click up a bit, which is great. But yeah, anyway, that's a good start. The needs are coming down. We need to fix parole though. So, as part of that, I'm going to readjust this entire parole. Just let this one continue on while we're going. So I'm going to demolish this wall. Less comments about that big stupid Egypt in charge of the USA, the better. And okay, these three are all sitting side by side for some reason. And one's now moaning about family when, you know, if he didn't offend in the first place, he wouldn't see. Yeah, okay. So parole is a massive thing, massive. I'll get there eventually. Massive room for no good reason currently. So what we'll do is we will, let's see, how big does parole have to be? So if I change the room size, parole. So prisoners will be eligible for parole. Please note extra security is advised. Ooh, that's something we should definitely look at in deployment, which I will get to. Indoor visitor table, minimum size 5x5. Okay. So, minimum size of 5x5, that means I can delete a whole bunch of this and that will still be parole. So, there's a minimum size. That's how big parole needs to be. So, okay, let's keep that. And then let's move that parole. Sorry, let's try and talk out loud rather than talking away from the microphone. We'll put a wall up there, and a wall up there, and then we'll do the same over here. There's nobody in that one currently, but we will create another one before I get rid of this one. So put that in the middle of that, so that should create a parole there, and once that creates that parole, looks like we have a bit of a drug problem going on, or lots of people on drugs. Should probably look at drugs at some point today as well. I will add that one to the list. Sorry, hang on. Parole. Okay, so that's now a parole, and is happy to be a parole. So let then, can we I'm going to rooms, sorry. I'm going to take parole, and I'm going to take that one away. And we're going to make this one 5x5. Yeah, we thought that might be the case. One, and then a 5x5. And then a wall, and then a 5x6 at the end, just for the sake of it. Okay, so then we can take objects and make visitor table in here. Put that one in the middle of that. Not sure why I put them the other way around, but whatever. And then we will dismantle that one, and then we will put up some walling to try and fix out our problems here. So we now have plenty of parole areas. Okay, we now have 92,000, so just in the meantime I'm just going to put this big wall down this side, which is probably going to cost me like 100 grand, I would imagine. Well, yeah, it's not quite square, so walls, perimeter wall. Okay, and that's going to go all the way down to there. I don't know what the cost was, but it was a lot. No, it was only like 30 grand, so Okay, let's wait for that to be built in this corner before I start trying to connect it up, because otherwise I'll have like a problem like I have here. So let's leave that one to be built while we fix our parole. And then, so we need to go back to walling, concrete walls, and start building these ones. Let's do that and that. Okay, so now we have 4 parole rooms, which in theory should allow us to, I assume, run 4 different parole sections. Because I've got parole hearing. Yeah, see, look, watch. 1. Okay, let's leave that going, because that'll, once we make these into actual rooms, that'll give me the 4 options. So parole again had gone off the list because there's 118 people wanting to do parole, and 83% of them pass. So, you know, yeah, massively full. So they obviously want. Again, I get $3,000 for every time I release somebody, so it kind of makes sense. Spiritual guidance is, whew, yeah, that's fairly round as well. Alcoholics group therapy. How's drug therapy going? Do I not have a drug therapy I'm running? That could be a problem. So let's run pharmacological treatment. This is the only issue, is that whenever you click on it, it disappears. There we go. So there's 20 in the queue, and we'll run that at some point. So let's see, 12 to 1. Where does that go? Pharmacological treatment there. Okay. In the infirmary. Oh, okay. So I could run that again as well, actually. I could run 2 of them, definitely. And whether or not we've got enough people, we'll hopefully start getting people off the drugs, which would be nice. Guard tasers, we'll do them again. Prison basketball league. Prison basketball training. Prison basketball training. Oh, no room found. Okay, so let's stop the league, but put prison basketball training in. Okay, we don't have a training room. Right, okay. Let's just put in 2 of them for just now, and we'll figure out the rest of that later. You can pretty much run as many of these as we want. We're not going to ever have any problems with money currently, anyway. This wall is finally built, so we shall go for the perimeter wall again, and we'll bring this all the way along to here, which cost a pretty penny. Now we're down to 23,000, but we're gonna almost be completely surrounded by walls, so that's good. Or by perimeter wall. So parole. Now that we have parole up, and I have a couple of different parole places, I should be able to run. Ah, yes, there we go. So I can now run 6 till 10 AM in that room, 6 till 10 AM in that room, 6 till 10 AM in that room, and then the same again, 10 till 2. Okay, now does parole... Oh, again, that's quite good, because... it's not on the scheduler though, so... Can I move these? Yes, I can. So if I move them into these areas where they're actually free, that might... Yay, okay. So now that they're free during these times, I can run parole during those times. Prison basketball, again, they're not free during those times, but they're still playing, so yeah, whatever. Figure that one out later. But that means hopefully we'll actually have at 11 till 3. This is currently 6 AM, so... Oh, hello. A tunnel found all the way out here. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I think that means... Let's do a tunnel. Oh man, a tunnel search is actually a thing. It's so cool. So you can search for just tunnels. Wow! Wow! Look at the size of this tunnel! Okay. That is absolutely massive. Look at that highlighted in the green. That's fantastic. That is so cool. And I was really lucky to find that. Really, really lucky. Need these guys to start. Yep. Okay. Wow. So that could have been... yeah, that could have been like a massive number of inmates out. I don't think anyone escaped. I guess we'll find out. I mean, I should have got it somewhere as to how many have escaped and stuff, so I can look at that at some point. Actually, is that valuation? Escapes in the past 24 hours. Oh, so we have had someone escape. Dang. That is a shame. Well, okay. I'll have to do something about that. Cell block E, capacity 500. Yeah, that's not happening. I'm going to go at like 200 and it's already a problem. Not happening yet, anyway. Okay. So we now have 20 grand. Yeah, so we need to make some more money before we fix this perimeter wall. However, we will put in some gates, I think, which shouldn't cost massively too much, I don't think. Let's see. Road gates, road barriers. Can stop even speeding trucks. So, okay. So like if they steal a truck and try and drive out. So let's take a road barrier, put one here. And then we'll put road gate down here. And we'll put road gate up here. Okay. So, hey, look at this. Well, he's weed himself, that's not so good. But yeah, we definitely need to look at deployment, because we have no deployment here. So let's assign guards in here. That's just assigning people to that area, so that's not going to do us any good. So what I need to do is put in a patrol. Oh, coloured patrols. Oh, this is new. Okay, so magenta patrols allow you to overlap and assign separate guards to them. Oh, we've had another death, which is not good. Assign guards to control routes, assign armed guards, prioritise patrol. Okay, let's go for blue for just now. And that's probably something we can look at once I've learnt more about. And that's going to need to be edited, because you can no longer do that. And that down. So, need to deploy. Oh, no, sorry, need to assign someone to this one. Assign guards to that patrol. Because they can be a bit unhappy about that, understandably so. Deployment. And one in each of there. Yep, no access. So staff only is security area. Staff only should be. I need to have doors in that in order to fix that. Okay. That's staff only. That's staff only. That's security. Yeah, these are all staff only. That's staff only. Okay. So max. No, we need to have minimum security only areas. So these are minimum security only. These are minimum security only. That's minimum security only. So these are medium and maximum security only areas. I can leave that as shared. That is not shared though. Yeah. Access only. Okay. We can come to that later, but let's go back to deployment. And let's just see where our routes are. Patrols. So yeah, we've got a problem here, obviously, and that doesn't currently work. So let's fix that patrol. Paw Patrol, Paw Patrol. Can't believe I said that out loud. Dog handlers. Okay, so we have lots of assigned routes, but not a lot of dogs. So, do we need to get more dog handlers? We have 32. Okay, let's do this so I'm still making money. Okay, we now have 45 dog handlers, so let's see their deployment. And the patrols. And dog handlers are... Most of these are now green, I think. Yep, they're all green. Awesome. So we should be sniffing out, so to speak, these dog handlers a bit better. So, no patrols in this canteen. Not going to do anyone any good. However, we can just send this the same way as we have before. Okay. And then we can assign a guard. How are we doing for guard assigned areas? Not bad actually, but there's no patrol around these dudes, so let's put one in there. Okay, and then we can assign a guard to that one. So we've got this one, we've got this one, we've got this one. Got a couple of dogs around that one. Let's assign a dog to this one as well. There's a dog in the bathroom for some reason. Let's put a couple in there. Let's put one or two on the outside too, just because it's not just dogs that do that. There's nothing in this yard, which is again not very helpful. So we definitely need to assign a dog handler in the yard, and at least one guard. Oh, assign guards, sorry, do that one. There we go. Back up to 46 grand, so we're getting there. Let's see, there's nothing... okay, yeah, so that is meant to be... Is that assigned as a max security only area? So that is max security only. Showers. So that means these folks need to find a shower, which is all the way over here. Can they get there? Down through here? Nope. No, they cannot. So they can't get to showers, which probably doesn't help their moaniness. I think this might need to be... Yeah. Okay, we're going to take out the laundry, and we're going to go and move that into somewhere else, and we're going to make that shower for medium security. So, we're going to demolish some stuff in here. Objects. We're going to come down and we're going to dismantle all these objects. And make it nice and easy. Take them off somewhere else. Oh, hello. So, Doggo found something on this outside route, which means we're going to do a quick tunnel search. Which you can do it, yeah, just before they're, well, just as they're starting to sleep, so that's fine. Hopefully won't disturb too many of them. Right, so we've got some big areas now that we can use. So there's like laundries up here, but like getting laundry through to this section, you need to go through max security. So let's put the laundry in here instead. So let's bring laundry into here. Rooms. Laundry. Oh no, they do it back rooms. It's just the way that kind of glitches over. So let's make this massive laundry room for no good reason whatsoever. And within said massive laundry room, we are going to put all the objects. So there's going to be a table. That's a good start. Yep, definitely. There's going to be loads of laundry machines. Nope. Yep, and then we'll put more further down. Okay, and then hundreds of laundry baskets. And then most importantly, all the ironing boards. I think that's probably going to block access to that laundry basket, to the ironing board, sorry. We'll figure all that out. Utilities, we've got to give you some water, so there's some big pipes there. Let's just extend that to here, up to here, and then we'll put a small pipe PV through there, and small pipe PV through there. Okay, so providing that all goes in fairly sharpish, which we'll just surround that in walls for a second. Concrete wall to there. Let's make this dead easy access because can't be bothered with having people having issues on it. So that's definitely all working. Which is excellent. That means we can take out this section out of laundry now. So we don't need to have two laundries. That one. Oh, I don't even need to do it. I can just deselect it, can't I? Really? Okay. Now we need to cover that in... Oh well, let's make it a shower first. Shower. And then we're going to change the wall. We're going to put a concrete barrier in there. And we're going to get rid of this, dismantle that, and we're going to demolish walls here, 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 and here, here, here. And we're going to insert walls in there. Okay, so that actually does have access to it, so that's fine. But however, now that we've changed it, we need to be able to put jobs in it, don't we? Logistics. Oh yeah, look at all this clean clothing. We can have hundreds of people working in there. Ah, fantastic. So it's obviously not time for them to actually now go and work in there, but they can all work in there, which means that the hygiene, theoretically, hygiene needs will come down massively, hopefully. Once they do a full run of that, everybody will get clean clothes, and that will hopefully start bringing down those major complaints. Okay, shower is now a problem. That randomly has a concrete wall that's a different colour, but okay. And we're going to cover that floor of the shower in drains. I noticed that we have 82 grand, so I'll just after this we're just going to quickly nip before we carry on with that shower while they're installing that, and we're going to put a wall up the other side here. We're just going to fix those few wee gaps in the perimeter wall first. So we have... I don't really understand how this works, so I'll put it like this just to make sure. And then we'll do that. And then we'll put this one in. Which will go to in line with this one. $31,000 basically. So yeah, let's put that one in. Put these two and okay, and that. Okay. So while they build that, we've still got 48 grand left, which is great. And we're now fully enclosed. And we need to put some watchtowers in and stuff like that, but you know, it's going well. So yeah, going back to this shower. There are no showers in the shower, which is possibly an issue, if I'm honest. Shower head, shower pillar. Ah, excellent. So you can. Okay, yeah, I'm not doing that. We're just going to attach them along the wall there, and down here, and then up here. We got a tunnel. Oh, naughty, naughty, naughty. I'll just quickly get rid of you. Tunnels. Thank you. And we'll do a quick tunnel search during the day. Which is during the day, right? Yeah, 8 AM. That's fine. What are we doing for utilities, water-wise? So let's get some water onto these gentlemen. And these, and we'll just quickly put a little one across there so that I can put some showers on that side. So that is now in logistics going to be, in deployment, going to be a medium security area only. Hey, look at that. So medium security now has its own shower, and we need to assign a guard to a patrol in there. Just assign a couple to that, and then we will show a patrol. Which needs to be extended now. We'll have it going through the showers as well, and then hopefully that will solve any issues with that. Cool. Give them another guard because they're probably a wee bit stuck. Okay. Now I'm back down to no staff being available. So that's with 7 resting. So let's give them some more staff. Okay, let's make it a nice round 125 and we'll see, hopefully we'll get some resting. A bit more resting and yeah, okay. How are we doing for deployment then? Is that on alright? Let's see, patrols wise, fixed down the bottom here, so we've got someone going around all the time. We don't have anyone in visitation, and that needs to be adjusted, so that is no longer a route. That needs to become out here and down here. Let's make that just, yeah. We don't really want them connecting because we don't want the armed guards in the entrance to really connect with that. So yeah, okay. I'm really pleased with the amount of difference we've made on deployment, and obviously this wall is pretty awesome. So that's pretty cool. Now we've got a perimeter wall that goes the full way round, which is pretty amazing, have to be honest. And then I think we've got a wee barrier for, yep, so we've got a road barrier now so that everyone has to pass through that road barrier to be let out, which obviously, you know, these folks can do no problem. Does someone have to come down and let them out? Does like a person have to come in? Yeah, they have to. Okay, right. So the road gate, can it be put on a door servo? It cannot. Did wonder about that. So that means we need to station a guard. In deployment, we need to assign an armed guard to patrol. No, we need to. Yeah, let's put patrol at the entrance and the exit. So. Okay, I definitely need to look into magenta patrols. But let's assign an armed guard to that. 2 armed guards to that. Prioritize this patrol. Prioritize this patrol and this patrol. And then we'll put another one in here. Do we need one at the entrance? Yeah, probably, because it's effectively an exit as well. So I'll put a blue patrol across here. And we're going to assign armed guard to that. And we're going to prioritize that one as well. Okay. Excellent. Well, that is, yeah, really quite pleased with that, to be honest. It's a fair day's work, and we're still making the money. Things are going well. Everybody's a bit happier, needs-wise. Oh, hygiene has gone massively, but then is that because it's overnight? Actually, speaking of which, we need a shakedown, because we are on day 64. And yeah, we're going to find a lot. Starting at 5 AM is never good. I would prefer to start earlier in the night, not because I don't give them sleep, but because they have a lot of places to search through the night, and then everybody gets up at 6, and that's going to be difficult for them. It's going to get halfway through, and then everybody's going to get up and walk about. Although that's good, we're now to the stage where we've got some guards available, which is nice. Not putting so much pressure on the guards, which is lovely. Probably need to figure out the common. I feel they just got a randomly shower in the common room, but yeah, whatever. Cleaning cupboard is installed in there, which is great. We could probably move that at some point and make a bigger shower if we need to. These guys have a bigger shower than these guys, which makes no sense. Probably have thought that through, but whatever. Okay, so we have parole going on, do we? Or just randomly going to put a laundry basket in a parole room? Okay, whatever. And because they're still under shakedown, so they're almost finished. And how many we've got? Oh, 35 in solitary and 18 waiting because there've been not 8 people. Okay, right. In that case, we need to probably make more solitary confinement, which probably leads to more cells in general anyway. I was thinking about putting cells down here, but I don't really want them that close to the workshop. So ideally what we need to do is probably branch out up here and up here with more cells. In fact, this forestry could probably be another cell. Let's keep this power. Shall we isolate completely? Could just move the power station. Yeah, I think it's probably wise to move the power station and add more area there. So let's... because distance doesn't matter for the power station, it matters a little bit for the water. It doesn't matter so much for the power. So, let's make... just quickly, I think I'm going to probably do some of this and then not do too much more. So let's make some space up here. And while we're at it, let's make, how much space is this going to give me? Yeah, do you know what? I've got loads of space to work with, so let's just do that as well. Now, we don't need to open any of that until such time as that's all ready. So, these guys are going to be super noisy if I go in here. Which hopefully, by the way, hopefully that isn't so noisy anymore, because as I said, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I have slightly adjusted the volume levels because I was watching my old videos and there's a few things I picked up on. I actually used the word finicky, which I don't think I've ever used that word before. I used the word finicky in a video, which was weird. I also mumbled a lot, which I think I mentioned last video. And then also yeah, I found that the audio levels were just a bit much for the game level, so I kind of played about with that before I started this recording session to try and figure things out. But yeah, that's looking quite good. So that'll give us loads more space. We'll put some cells probably in here, but we'll have to move the power out again. Oh, and we'll have to redo all the deployment, which we've just finished. So yeah, we'll have to redo deployment at the top. Anyway, yeah, other than that, I think once this all gets written out, we should be good to put in some more. But certainly put in some more cells here anyway, once we've moved this. Need to move forestry to somewhere as well. I'm not sure really. Forestry is probably better off next to the workshops and having some form of entrance here, I would imagine. Oh, we have found a tunnel. Let's remove some tunnels. So yeah, we're down to 4 prisoners waiting for solitary, but oh, that is a big lot of tunnels. I'm not sure how that happens and you don't notice. But yeah, we're on a full remove tunnel. Wow, we've had some really seriously large tunnels. And that is why we're building stuff around these Muppets, because yeah, they're going to start getting out if we, if we're not careful. Have we had any escapes? I don't think we have. Evaluation. Nope, no escapes and no deaths in the past 24 hours, so that's good. Up to 860,000, almost a, yeah, that's almost an expensive prison. I don't know why my starting grant's still there, but whatever. Oh, we have finally figured this one out. So now that everyone's asleep, that's a good time to put a door on. So let's just demolish a wall. Let's demolish 2 bits there. And that should give us, hopefully, once anyone figures this out. Hello. Come on. There you go. This will go. What? Come on. It has an entrance. Here. Oh, come on. Right, let's put a large jail door across here then, just to... Doesn't really matter as long as it... Because otherwise I've just got space for people to get out, which is not good. Not good at all. Are they actually going to get out? No, they're probably not, but they're running about in the grounds, which is not good. That is not good at all. These guys are just running about. And hopefully they don't find a way out. Okay, okay, we didn't manage to get hold of anyone. And let's get rid of that. Click. Okay. Yeah, so I think we managed to capture everybody. Did we? Yeah. Okay. Well, that was frightening. Let's randomly put a wall in here, which wasn't there, but okay. Right, so firstly, let's just quickly put some wee bits of power in, wee bits of utility in to get this out of the way. Let's put that in all the way outside here. Put in a new power station, which I'll leave way up here. And water pumping station, which will... Why can I not? Okay, strange. And then once we've got that, we can turn this one off during the day and then connect that one up. So let's put electrical cable all the way up to... nope, not that one. Up to here. And then capacitors all the way around. Okay, I've got 2 things there that I need to get rid of then. That tree needs to be demolished. electrical power. Cut that one over there. Okay. And raise this power level quite high. Let's put it through these lights and see what happens as well. Yeah, that's powered by that one. But that one powers all the way down here. Yeah, so that's kind of... Probably need to work on out my power solutions a bit better. That one probably needs to be powering like this corner. We can work out that one at a later date as well. And once all these capacitors go in, we should be able to take up this one and get this one dismantled. Which, yeah, could be interesting. Because that water pump does a lot of work. So I'm not sure it really matters if the water pump does a lot of work. Anyway, we will... let's just quickly get some capacitors in this corner. And anyway, during the day we are at 7 PM, so it would be nice to be able to connect this one up and turn this one off. Yeah, so that's all connected up now. So let's take this power station and let's switch it off. And then let's take, in fact, let's dismantle it. Let's dismantle all of this. Where is the objects? Dismantle. Maybe utilities dismantle? Dismantle utility, okay. And in the meantime, while we do that, we will connect back up this cable. And in theory, someone should come along and fix this one in high priority, which should power everything up. If they're nice. Come on. Come on. None of them have power. And it's getting late and they're going to get grumpy with me. Let's switch that on. That's a good start. And then we just need to fix the little gap in this electrical cable. And that should fix that one. Okay. So once that all turns on, hopefully, which it will, once these guys finish these, come on, beautiful, everybody else is in light except this guy, weird. Seems like the bottom ones are always the ones I forget for some reason. And these ones. I don't know what happened last time I did that though. That all went horribly wrong. Okay. We're actually looking pretty good. This is a very weird thing which I'm sure hopefully will fix itself whenever I reload next time round. But yeah, we're currently at 46 grand, so let's just... yeah, we'll fix this later on. Next time. I'm going to spend too much time thinking about it. Okay, thanks very much for watching. Hopefully you can come back next time and we can expand even further. Thanks very much for watching. See you later. Bye.